Hi everybody, it's Diane with Tattered Edges Design, back again with another Buster project for Bustober. In case you didn't see my first video, I'll try to quickly explain this. The Buster Keaton International Society, which is his fan club, is doing an art prompt thing for every day in October. So there. If you want more details, look up their Facebook group or watch my first Buster video. I explain it a little more in depth. Anyway, so the prompt I'm working on today is dog, which I did explain in the other video, so sorry to repeat if you heard that, but I'm not doing every prompt and I'm not posting them to social media or whatever beyond this. So the fact that I'm not really doing these in order, I think doesn't matter because the one I plan next actually precedes this prompt, but I won't go into why, but anyway. So this is the prompt is dog. And there's quite a lot of pictures out there with Buster and a dog. They were in a couple, of the earlier movies, and he had a lot of dogs in his life. So there are a lot of pictures, but I chose this one. That is Luke, the dog, who belonged to Roscoe Arbuckle and his wife. And Luke was a somewhat famous dog actor in his day. He was in a lot of, sorry, I got paint on me. A lot of Roscoe's films and Roscoe and Buster's when they were in them. So this is from, I believe, Coney Island, which was released, in 1917, a long time ago. So in case you can't tell, that's Buster, Roscoe, as I mentioned, and that's Al St. John, who incidentally was his nephew. Small world, huh? So anyway, that's where we are. That's the main image. And so I pulled a piece of file folder. I thought that would be my base, blah, blah, blah. I grabbed some stuff. And then I thought, well, should I do this in a smash book instead of making it freestanding, if you will? I don't know why that just occurred to me, but it occurred to me. And I've got some Buster stuff. This is my favorites book. And yeah, I kind of apologize for that cover. I don't really like it. If you are familiar with these, they're on the front, they're kind of embossed. So I thought I could kind of just lay white paint, loose, very lightly over it, and it would pull that up, but it didn't. So then I went over it with black marker, and it's okay, but I don't really like it. But anyway, so I have a lot of Buster stuff in here, and this page is blank. Yeah, actually, it's getting pretty done and pretty full. I've had this a long time. This matches pretty well. So it's like, oh, well, maybe I should do that. So it's kind of where I'm starting. Beyond that, as Dinah always says, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I just kind of run with this stuff. I don't know. I don't really want these words here. So if they're exposed, I might have to paint over them. I don't know. I really wasn't planning on painting. But there is some paint on this one. So I don't know. So anyway, this is a copy, of course. Yeah, this picture and this are off the internet. It's an old Coney Island Luna Park postcard, which actually the witching waves are in that movie. Yeah, it's kind of cool, even if you're not a Buster fan or silent movie fan. They show a lot of Luna Park in that movie. It's kind of cool at the time. This is the postage stamp I made out of a napkin, but I kind of like the colors because I thought, Coney Island, kind of make it look like a scrapbook page, like somebody was saving this stuff from that. And I've got this is a piece of an actual old postcard. And then I've got some tickets that are, well, this one's real. But these are scrapbook paper tickets, but I pulled them because I thought they looked old. So I don't know. And then this is a postage stamp I made recently. It was in that faux postage stamp video. But I thought, Derby. So I don't know. That's where we are. And like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. And do I want more? Do I want paint? Do I want a border? I don't know. So I don't know if I could just kind of come up with an arrangement I like. And I thought too, maybe I could even handwrite like their names and the date or something. That might be kind of cool. Well, there's not a whole lot going on down here, so I can't cover up that corner. I don't know. Yeah, the collaging, plan's not going to be in alignment today, too. Well, maybe with the hat, it looks kind of dumb, like, yeah, he's wearing a hat. I'll put the hat down here more. Well, that's not really too bad, just like that. All right, let's write their names on the photo. And yeah, in what manner, Diane? I could just do my handwriting, but maybe something a little more. Let me grab a scrap. A little more printed looking. I don't know. A little sloppier than my normal writing. What do we think? Well, any of it's okay. Maybe the printed, it's a little more fun. Okay. Buster. Roscoe. I knew a cat named Roscoe when I was a child. Luke. And Al. Okay. At least none of them had super long names. Alright, do we want, a paper or something behind them, though? Even though this matches well. No, because it matches well. Actually, this is really good because there's a little bit of pink in there and there's pink down here. I think this was made for this. This is going to be a 5-minute video because I think I'm done. No, it's got too much stuff on that side. I didn't want to really cover up the cars there and the witching waves. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Are we done? Actually, I kind of like that. Okay, you know what? I was going to say I'll pause and glue it down, but maybe I shouldn't pause because, this is going to be a 10-minute video. Oh, I know. We need something for the year. That would be good. Actually, that would almost... Maybe I should see if I can have that still. And... Alright, do you want to listen to me rummage around in a box because we have nothing else to do today? It's right here. I have no idea if I still have that paper. Here, you want to see it? This is an open shipping box. This is all numbers and letters. And by now, any of you, faithful viewers are going, how much scrap of paper do you have? It's a lot, but I've been doing this a long time, so. And they don't do that so much anymore. The online companies, I can't find that one. They used to run really good sales on paper, and you could pick up, nice paper for like 40 cents a sheet or something. They don't really do that anymore. Yeah, really, to be honest, I do not buy that much paper anymore because of that, and well, because I don't really need it, I guess, either. Well, how much rummaging do we want to see? And there goes the loud truck. Oh, these numbers are kind of neat. Yeah, and we're right back to how do you people store your scrap of paper? I've yet to come up with a really good system. And no, I'm not going to go buy a bunch of plastic bins or something. But here we are. Well, I don't know. Maybe that paper got used up. I don't see it. Oh, alright. I guess it got used. Okay. Well, those two aren't bad, though. Let's see what we think. Of course, now we screwed up our great collage. How was it? It was something like that. Okay. All right. Well, they're both good. Well, 19 and 17 are right there. I wouldn't even have to do any piecing or anything, but I kind of like these colors. I can't decide. Well, let's see. There's a 1. I guess that could be a 9, but I think it's a 6. Is that a 9? They should put a line under it. I think that's a 9. And another 1 and a 7. Oh gosh. Well, do we want bigger or smaller? What would that? I suppose these kind of fit a little better. Okay, come on, you guys. Tell me, because I can't decide. Well, I'm leaning towards these. Is that what you said? I don't know. And this is an old, yeah, what was the brand? I don't know, I can't remember. But this paper was like all over the place years ago. It was really popular. And it was one of the very few big pads I ever bought. Yeah, do you realize it's over 100 years ago? Alright. Now, the next question is, do we want it to cut this border away? Well, I guess we'll just start with the border and work our way down, right? And it does say number or NO, so do we not really, oh, she's shedding again. Do we not really want that on there? Let's see. Yeah, it's probably too big. Just take the numbers. I hope so, because I don't think I have any more of that paper. Someone has the whinies. What's your problem? I'm bored. These videos are boring. And I kind of said in the other Bustober video, I don't know if I'll do these all on camera, but I guess I might, because if that's what I'm doing and I want to film, then I guess that's what I'm filming. I don't know. I know there's such a demand. Yeah, okay, I like that better. Alright, I think I will pause though and glue. You don't have to watch that. Okay, I'll be back. I am back, and it is a significant amount of time later, so I don't really remember where I left off, but it's glued down. And I was kind of thinking, since it's supposed to look like a scrapbook, what would it be like if I put a couple pieces of tape, like it's taping stuff in, and I don't know, there is a risk factor there because this is just masking tape. And over time, and I mean 20 years, it'll kind of dry out and maybe kind of flake off. I think this is too wide. So I don't know if that's dumb. But in 20 years, maybe I'll be, you know, I won't even own this anymore, so I won't care. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like that. I guess I'm just going to tape it. I was thinking, do I want to hit it with a little glue? But it is tape after all. I don't know, one up here. Thought if I put tape here, it would take out most of this lettering and words. Maybe a little crooked there. It's kind of cutting into L. Too much. All right, okay, that's fine. And then maybe one more there. And actually, you don't see it that much because of the color of that. So I don't know if that's a good thing or it makes this totally pointless. Actually, I do like that look. I'm going to save this and put it right here on my shelf in case I want to decide later I want to do something else. Okay. Now actually this could be done. It's fine. But I kind of thought, do we want, because this is long and this is obviously in a book, I'm not cutting it down. Do we want to add a kind of bordery something? And I was kind of thinking because of this, a little, not just a straight line, something a little more ornate. And I have this, I'll put it over here on this side. Oh yeah, I covered this up just so we're not being distracted by that. Of the border on here, what would that look like? And in lieu of being, of ruining it, I don't like it, whatever, I brought up tissue paper to try, let me get the black ink here, to try it first and then see if I want to really, I could just use the tissue paper or stamp on the book. Can you see me? I'm way off. I need a bigger counter. Okay, it's not bad. There is some over stamping there. What do they call that when you get, part of the stamp shouldn't be on there? There's probably a name for that. I don't know what it is. See, I can kind of cut that away. Get off. Oh, it's stuck. There. Now it's stuck on me. Boy, it's pretty stubborn tissue paper. And if I glue it down, the tissue, it might sort of disappear. It's stuck again. It's staticking or something. Alright, let's see. 1, do we like it? And 2, do we want to just glue it or stamp it and take that risk? I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of short. I could, do 2 together. That's kind of, I don't mind that up there. All right, I like that. What if we did a short one down there? With the side, yeah. All right, let's try that. It's pretty good. Oh, it's a little faint. I don't know. Do we want another one? Let's see what we think. No, so it's okay, I guess. I guess it's about as dark as that one. Well, yeah, okay. I like that. Let's just glue that down after we cover the ink. Yeah, that is one thing. When you're working, like I said, in a book, you're not going to be cutting pages, so you gotta, allow for that trimming, I should say. 'Cause usually when I make a collage, I do it on a bigger board than, you know, what I need, and then I trim it down. It's kind of nice. Yeah, and see, it kind of disappears there, the tissue. And yeah, I forgot, I was gonna look. I can't remember what number prompt this is. It's dog, I mentioned. I want to say it's like number 6. I'm not sure, but I'll either put it in my description or on my title, one way or the other. Okay. I know what. Me a few rubber stamps. I've got, if I can find it. These. Well, this wouldn't be too bad. I was thinking I've got a set. I forget what box it's in. Oh, it's in here. I was right. These were supposed to be like for planners. They're little thingies. Very little, you can see. But this one's like an asterisk, star, sun. Actually, maybe it's a sun. I think it's a sun. But I use it like an asterisk. What would that look like around? Actually, I kind of like that. Well, I don't want to overdo it. Okay, and here's a question. Does this negative space right here, does that bother anybody? No. Because I kind of want, actually, I should have got those tickets closer together, and I didn't. But it's okay. One more, like here. Okay, that's enough of the asterisk sun, I think. Now, what do we think? Let me put these stamps back so they're out that way. Oh, I also got my postmark stamps. Since these are, you know, postmarks and stamps, would that be something we want on? Like I thought up here, because that is awfully... Okay, that was of course another dog interruption. And I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about postmark stuff. Because of, this is a postcard and this. And I was kind of saying it's kind of blank up here, but then again, it's not your focal image, or here. So I was kind of thinking of just the lines, you know, that I have seen in previous videos. Yeah, actually I like that. Just adds a little something. Yeah. I wonder if I could line that up. You know what, I should, if I want to do that, I should just draw it off. Maybe I'll do that. Let's watch her mess that up. The postmarks on the stamp, if I can just sort of get them to go off just a bit. Yeah, okay. Leave it alone before you mess it up. And I was also saying, I don't know if you guys heard that, but this space right here kind of bugs me. I should have got this ticket over more, and I didn't. So I was kind of thinking of filling it in. This ticket I showed previously, I cut the number off because it's awfully modern and electronic looking. So I will save that for something else. But anyway, we've got this, which I like. I don't know if it's too bold, but yet it kind of goes with this stuff. And then I could tear, you know, just use part of this. I don't know, what do you think? That obviously matches better. Yeah, I think that's too much. Alright, so I thought if I just rip part, like it was, you know, like a ripped looking ticket. It's just, is that crooked? It's crooked. I just think that negative space there is too attracting because of the color. Okay. How long are you going to fuss around? I think it's too wide. With something that little. Well, until I like it, that's how long. It's better, but it's not straight. We're trombone playing. It's the dog barking trombone playing station once again. That's the way it goes. Yeah, okay. I'm not in love with it, but I like it better than not being there, so we're going to glue it down. And then, I don't know, I think this might be done. Oh, and what happened to our paper over here? I know. That's while I was off, I held it up to see what I thought. That's why. Sorry about that. Well, okay, let me hold it up to me. I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't see that it really needs more, especially, you know, when working in a book. As much as you might not be trying to match this, it's there and you can't get rid of it unless you want to put some sort of paper in between everything. So if you look at them together, maybe let's say maybe a border, even though this doesn't have one, to kind of. All right, let's try that. I think I'm going to use this pen because that fine line marker is awfully fine. Get some room here. Pull it up like here. I wonder if I even just drew a line there, if that would even be adequate. Let's see, or I can make it a double line. Alright, well that's not good by itself. That's just way too nothingness. So make it a double line. Or do I want to pull it all up around? Or make a box down here. Oh, there's just too many options. There's too many options, and I'm not talking because I'm thinking. Alright, she's going to try the double line. That's better. Can you see? Kind of holding it up. That's better. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. Let's wipe off the ruler and think about that. I don't know. What do you guys think? So, 2. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I think a line up here, if it was its own piece, a line up here would be good. But there's, you know, like I said, this is here. It's not going away. And that doesn't have anything there unless I pulled it over. but I'm not trying to connect them, so I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to put the date. What is today? Oh, last day of September. Oh my. Alright, there is my Bustober entry for the dog prompt that I forgot what day it was. With Luke the dog. Alright gang, thanks for joining me. There it is. Have a good day out there.